You need to get yourself right. You need to let that nigga go. You need to get your shit together, build yourself back up, and start loving yourself so you don't never have to deal with another nigga like that again. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Lala and you're watching Lala Level Up. I really want to jump straight into this video because I really just need to get this out right now. But before I do that, you already know, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. If you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed to my channel? Because I know more than likely this is not your first time clicking on my channel and watching a video of mine. So why are you not subscribed? It's free. Support is free, baby. Click that subscribe button and hit the like button while you at it too. Might as well like the video because I know you're going to like it by the end. And if you like me, I know you're going to like the video. Boom. Let's get into this video. Because honestly, on my YouTube channel, I've been trying to be really my vocabulary, I'm trying not to make it vulgar because I want my channel to get pushed in the algorithm, and I don't want to really be saying, the N-word or F-word or certain things I don't really want to say in my YouTube videos because I want to get pushed and I want my channel to grow and I want, more people to see my videos and stuff, and I don't want it to be suppressed by YouTube. But to keep it really fucking real with you, all of that shit is out the window today. Because now, I always give it to y'all real, but I really need to throw in that little vulgarity because it's needed. Let that nigga go. Let him go. He don't give a fuck about you. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I know I'm talking to somebody right now. That guy who you're begging to love you, begging him to treat you right, begging him just to pick up the phone, begging him to take you out, begging him to love you correctly, begging him to respect you. How are you begging a man for respect, which should be the basis of all your relationships? If you're begging this man for the most basic things, let that nigga go. Let him the fuck go, because you can do better. You don't have to beg no man for nothing. If he doesn't want to give it to you freely, he will never give it to you. And what he won't do for you, another man will. If your current man or your ex, whoever you're still stuck up on, if he does not treat you, queen, the queen that I'm talking to, the queen who is looking at me in this video, if he is not treating you like a queen, another man will. And he will do it gladly and proudly. You don't ever have to settle for nothing, especially a bum-ass nigga. Girl, no. I really had to come. I'm you know what? I just have to keep it real and frank with y'all because I just have to, bro. Too many situations I'm hearing from people in my life, to friends, to even my own situations that I've had to look back and reflect on. And I had to come to a point too where I dead ass had to look in the mirror on some real ass shit and say, he don't care. He does not care. Maybe he cares about me to some degree, to some small degree. My livelihood, I'm sure if I died, he'd probably be sad. Yeah. But care to treat me right? Care to do right by me? He don't care. I dead ass, y'all, had to look myself in the mirror and say, he don't care. You're wasting your time. Girl, move on. Because you know what, ladies? We would literally be in some delusion. It's not only delusion, because the man is feeding us stuff. He's breadcrumbing us. He's making it feel like we are growing when we're not. He's making it seem like one day we're going to have, what I want and we're not. So these men, they will breadcrumb you. They will, create a false reality for you, something to, have an expectation for that never comes into fruition. Babes, there is another man. There are many men out there. But there for sure is a man out there for you specifically who is going to do everything you want and more. He is going to have every single quality that you want a man to have, and then some. And then some. Listen, I always say, bro, I don't know about y'all religions and what y'all be on, like everyone on some different type of time. But I know there is a universal God. And if you believe in a universal God, then you must know God is going to work it out for you. God is going to bring you a good man. Abuse. Bitch. A man ain't never supposed to abuse you. Not verbally, not financially, not physically, not mentally, any type sexual, any type of abuse, emotional. Babes, no, you never, I don't care how much you love a person. Love is purely an emotion. Amazing, beautiful emotion. Love is the highest vibration. Love is the best emotion. From love, we are the basis of love. From every fucking human and breathing fucking entity, creation on the motherfucking planet and other planets stem from love. It is the basis of a creation. Love. But you must understand, babe, even if you love a nigga and he's treating you like shit, the love ain't enough. It ain't enough to just love him. Does he love you? If he loved you, he wouldn't treat you like shit. Somebody, come on, babe. Where's the fucking choir to clap me up? If he loved you, he wouldn't treat you like shit. Here's the thing. I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to break it the fuck down. We make things so complicated. Us, women. You know? Because we're emotional. Okay? We're emotional. We be in our feelings. He be breadcrumbing us. We believe it. Every woman wants a happy ending. Who doesn't? And if you say you don't, you're lying to yourself, or you're just severely traumatized from your past relationships or whatever you've been through, that you're telling yourself you don't want that when you do. We all do. Like, stop with the cap, stop with the games. We all want a happy fairy tale ending. Like, let's get that right. Like, if we're gonna be on my channel, we need to keep it real. We need to keep it real. And I always keep it real with y'all. But I'm going to need you to come. When you come to my channel, you need to come with an open heart, with an open mind, and open ears. Because you cannot be fake with yourself and expect something real out of life. Don't lie to yourself. Because the proof is in the pudding, babes. We make things so complicated when they're not always so complex. They're not always so complicated. Sometimes, a lot of times, it's very simple. It's very black and white. It's very much in our faces. We just don't want to believe it. But it's true. If he treats you like shit, he don't care about you. If he treats you like shit, he don't love you. If he did, he'd teach you better. If he loves you, he's going to treat you right. If he doesn't love you, he's going to treat you like shit. It's so fucking simple. We try to make all these, like, loopholes and gray areas and like, well, he does, but then he's been through this, but that one time I cheated on him, so I deserve the abuse because I cheated on him. Nigga, fuck that. If you choose to stay with me after cheating or after anything, don't ever try to throw it back in my face. And then use it as, an excuse for you to be on bullshit. That's the thing too, when it comes to like cheating. I don't stand for cheating, but let's just say, if you are cheated on in a relationship or you cheat or whatever the case is, and y'all choose to still stay together, you need to let the past be the past now. If you are aware that this person cheated on you, you're aware of that, and you're making a conscious decision to stay with them, you should never bring it up again, and you should never throw it in their face again, because even though it's hurtful, you still made a very conscious choice to be with them. So for you to throw it in their face or them to throw it in your face and then try to use it as an excuse to be on BS, girl, no, absolutely not. But like I was saying, it's very simple. Babes, ladies, this video is like really to the girls, to the women out there who are hurting right now, who have hurt in the past, and who might experience a situation like this in the future. Like, I really want to talk to the ladies, like just choose better for yourself. That's all I can say. Just choose better for yourself, especially like if you're like young and you're just starting to date, if you're a teenager possibly. just follow your intuition. Follow your intuition and realize that things are very simple, especially with a man. They might seem complicated, but men are simple. It's either this or that. If you love me, you're gonna treat me right. If you don't love me, you're gonna treat me like dirt. Can't no man. Just my dryer letting me know it's done. Isn't it such a cute song? But like, yeah, so can't no man say he love you if he's treating you badly, man. And if that's really the case, you need to separate from that person. They need to go work on themselves. They need to do some extensive, intensive therapy, or just get time alone to get to know who they are. But you don't need to stay around with them for them to figure it out and get it together while they're simultaneously hurting you, not listening to you, neglecting you, talking down to you, making you feel like you're not worthy, which a man should never do. Your man should be, that's the thing. Your man should be uplifting you, encouraging you, speaking life into you. Like, woman of mine, you are smart and you are talented and you are beautiful. And I get inspired just by being next to you. Just by being near you, I'm inspired as a man to go harder. You make me want to push myself to go harder. And vice versa. Like, a male who loves you for real loves you. Real love. Not no play ting. Real love. He gonna uplift you. He not gonna tear you down. Think about, it's gonna be the opposite. Everything that ain't shit nigga is doing, it's gonna be the opposite of what a man who really loves you is going to do. Your ain't shit nigga is gonna talk shit to you, talk down on you, tell you ain't shit, hurt your feelings, make you cry, make you pay for everything. The man that is for you, he's gonna uplift you, speak words of life and love into you. He's going to cater to you. He's gonna spoil the hell out you, girl. What you want? You want the dusty? Or you want the leveled up man who's gonna treat you like a queen? And sometimes that level up man may not be, more than likely, is not the same type of man as this man. So you might have to change your preferences a little bit. You might have to be more open-minded. You might have to go outside your comfort zone and date people you typically wouldn't date, because what you want, you cannot put it in a box. I know we all have our types. This is, honestly, I had to realize this too. Because I like a certain type of man. We all do. But I'm like, the certain type of man that I've liked all my life hasn't really done well by me. So maybe I should switch it up. That's all I'm saying. If you keep going after like certain, especially the bad boys, babe, who needs to hear this? Somebody. If you want a good, stable relationship where you can grow, possibly get married and have kids, if that's what you desire, you're not going to go after no hood nigga. You're not going to go after no drug dealer. You're not going to go after no scammer. You're not going to go after some gangbanger. You're not going to be with some nigga who's selling drugs at his own. And it's one thing if, like, even with the drugs, I understand to a degree, but it's like, and I can't even really say it. I really want to say, oh, well, maybe if he just sells drug on the side, but he has like a full-time job, maybe that's not so bad. That's like what I would have said maybe a year ago. Now I feel like, no, don't be selling drugs at all. I don't want no man who's selling drugs. Like, if you have a full-time job, stay with your full-time job. Like, I don't even want a man who's selling drugs part-time. Like, no. If you want a good man, you don't go after guys like that, because those men have growing to do and they're going to bring you down into your BS. Ain't no drug dealers trying to get married. Let's be real with ourselves, please. Let's be real with ourselves, because us not being real with ourselves is hurting us. Women are getting hurt because women are choosing not to listen and pay attention to the signs and see things for how they are. We always trying to paint the picture into something else. It is what it is. Actions speak louder than words, baby. All of these little things we heard growing up, actions speak louder than words. Everything happens for a reason. It's because it's true. That's why we've heard it from century to century. Actions speak, or at least generations, I don't know about centuries. Actions speak louder than words. It doesn't matter what he says. It doesn't matter what he says when he's pillow talking you, when he's trying to get you back into his good graces, when he fucked up and now he's trying to come back. It doesn't matter what he says. Even on a good day, when he's just happy that day, he's like, you know what, babe? I'ma treat you right. I actually just made a conscious decision to treat you right. Girl. No, babes. The answer is no. Because no. Absolutely not. If his actions do not line up with his words, then his words are shit. Like, it's just time to get real. You know why? Because I don't want to keep seeing women hurt. I don't want to because I'm learning for myself. So I'm like, you know what? I can really just, keep all the lessons to myself and shit because I've learned this, like, whatever. But no, I want to share what I've learned with y'all and how I came up on this motherfucking revolution or I don't know, thoughts. Actions speak louder than words, and you'll save yourself so much hurt and trauma if you just pay attention to his actions. Who gives a fuck what he says? Anybody can say anything out their mouth. I could say I'm the planet Saturn. Who cares what I say? Is it true? Look at me. Am I the planet Saturn? I mean, I was born on Saturday, so technically I'm a little connected to Saturn, but let's keep it real. I am not the planet Saturn. I don't have rings around me. I got earrings, but I'm not that. So it doesn't matter what anyone can just say words. Who cares about the words? He said, I love you. Who cares? He says it to everybody. I'm gonna need you to eat this because I'm trying to feed you this knowledge. I'm gonna need you to eat it because it's some real shit. Sometimes you do need to hear shit rough. Sometimes you do need that tough love. My sister gave me tough love my whole entire life, and I never liked it. I'm like, girl, I just need love. I don't need no tough love from you. I just need love. But you know what? I kind of did need that tough love. So in this video, I'm giving to you real and raw and uncut and telling you because I've learned and I want to help other women. I don't give a fuck. If a nigga ain't shit, let him go. Get a new one. If the nigga ain't shit, let him go. Get a new one, babe. Miss one, next 15 one coming. Come on. Who cares? Life is so fucking short. And women will stay with an ain't shit nigga for years and years and years and years and years and years while the clock is ticking. Years and years and years and years and years and years. And now our youth is run out and we just gave all our youth to some ain't shit nigga who didn't do shit for us. Ain't put no ring on our finger. Ain't do shit. We still paying our own bills. We roommating with a nigga. Paying half of them motherfucking He treating you like shit. He cussing you out. He fucking other hoes. Raw. Bringing you back STDs. What are we doing? What are we doing? At some point, we need to keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Especially in the black community. My community. This shit just be running fucking rampant. Everybody want to just be baby mom. A nigga will get you pregnant. He don't care. Do not ever think, oh, well, because we have a kid together, it's going to change something. If he was an ain't shit nigga before the baby, he gonna be an ain't shit nigga after the baby. Honestly, he might be motherfucking worse. Because babies are very stressful and he might fucking resent you. You never just know. Just don't. Honestly, girl, I'm just keeping it real with you. If he an ain't shit nigga, just let him go and get a new one. Let him go. He doesn't deserve you. If he doesn't treat you good, he doesn't deserve you. At all. Think about it like this. Baby, let me tell you something. Something that I had to tell myself because I don't have my parents in my life. I don't have my mother, guiding me and leading me the way a mother should. I don't have a father who's telling me, things about men and dating. I don't have parents who are guiding me through life. So a lot of things I had to learn on my own. Damn near everything. Sometimes you need to teach yourself. Sometimes you need to parent yourself. I've had to look at myself like I was my own daughter. Look at myself from a different perspective. What if I was my daughter? What would I tell her? What if I was my daughter? What advice would I give her when it comes to men? Just take your own situation and pretend it's your daughter's situation. How would you navigate that? What would you tell her? What advice would you give her? Your exact life situation with the bum-ass, dusty-ass nigga. Take yourself out of it for a second and just think if it was my daughter. If my daughter told me this man was beating on her, hurting her, disrespecting her feelings, calling her out her name, fucking other hoes, and coming back into bed with her, giving her no support. They just had a baby and now you're running the streets. If that situation, or whatever your situation may be, if that was your daughter, what would you tell her? Because I'm pretty sure you would tell her to leave that nigga. Let that man go. So start doing that. Start to parent yourself and look at yourself like you are your own child. You have to parent yourself. You have to be your own mother. Even if you have your parents, you might still have to be your own mother. You might still have to be your own father. And tell yourself, like, what would I tell my kid? Because sometimes you think you want the best for you, but then you make decisions that are kind of opposite of what you telling yourself. But with your kid, it'll be easier for you to say, hey, I want the best for my child, the absolute best. Even if you have no child, I ain't got no kids, but I know I want the very, very, very best for my kids. I know I want absolute greatness for me, but my kids, I want my kids to have the best of the best of the best, even better than what I can even have. I want the best for my children. So think of it in that standpoint. Like, yo, I want the best for my kid. So if this is my kid's situation, what would I tell them? You need to love yourself more. You need to get about this situation. There is somebody who's going to treat you right. There is a man out there right now who's praying for you. There is a man right now who is praying for you, girl. And I know that because I'm a woman who's praying for my husband right now. I lay down at night. I say, God, protect my husband. Wherever he is, whatever he's doing, I hope he's okay. I hope if he's feeling sorrow right now, his heart can be healed. I hope if he's in a toxic relationship, he'll be able to heal and get through it. So by the time we together, we all good and gravy. I be praying for this husband who he do exist. He's somewhere out there, but I don't know him yet. Or maybe I do know him. I don't know, but we ain't married yet, so I don't know. You have a certain idea of the type of man you want to be with. We all do. And if you don't, baby, that's okay. Let me show you something. You can get a notebook like this one. I like this one. This is a deer. Good symbolism. You can get a notebook. You can get a pen. I can't find a pen right now. You get a notebook. You can get a pen. And you can write it down. Qualities I want in a husband. Boom, 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 boom. It don't matter if the paper get filled up. Turn the page. If you have more things in your brain to put down on that paper, put it down. What do you want? Loyal, honest, respectful, motivated, determined, ambitious. You don't want no bum-ass nigga who ain't doing shit. You want a nigga ambitious, going for his goals. What else do you want? Good father, close with his family, hardworking, funny. Like, what do you want in a man? Write it down, everything. Everything, from the smallest thing to the biggest thing when it comes to his qualities. Not to the way he looks, not to the preferences, not to his height. We know we have our preferences. We all know that. And some things are like unwavering. Some things on your preference list you may like are not negotiable, and that's okay too. But let's just look at an overall view. Don't even pay attention to his looks. Just write down his qualities. And when you meet a man who has many of those qualities, that's a man you give your time to. That's a man you give your time to. Not to a man who doesn't have any of those qualities. Not to a man that you can tell he's broken. Not to a man where you can look at his life from an observatory view and say, yeah, he needs to get his life together. It's not about judging. It's not about even talking down. It's not even though I'm like, he an ain't shit nigga. I mean, if you an ain't shit nigga, you an ain't shit nigga. Like, I'm sorry. Just like an ain't shit bitch is an ain't shit bitch. If you out here treating people like shit, you ain't shit. So it's not even talking down to it for you. I'm just being honest. We're just going to keep it motherfucking real on this channel, like, period. But if you look at somebody's life and you're like, yeah, they need to get their life together, that's not even talking down on them. That's just realizing, like, okay, we're in two different places, and I want a man who's already stable. I don't want a man that I have to build with. Every woman's different. But I'm saying, if these are the things you want, write them down. Have that in mind. And when you start dating and you're meeting men, pull up that motherfucking list. Pay attention to the way a person is making you feel with anything in life. Pay attention to the way it makes you feel. If it feels good and you know it's good for you, it's not hurting you or anyone else, let it feed you. Let it thirst your quench, babes. It's good for you. Let it feed your spirit. But if you feel something on the contrary that doesn't feel good to your spirit, it makes you agitated and aggravated, and your stomach feels like it's crumbly like this, your solar plexus down there, yeah? Your gut, when you start feeling anxious like this, when your heartbeat is racing, when you're crying all the time, when you feel like you're drained of your energy, people will suck you motherfucking dry if you let them. So don't let them. Pay attention to how you feel. If you feel good, ride the wave. If it doesn't feel good, cut it off. Life is so short. Life is so short. And we think we have time because most of us assume we're just gonna die when we're like 80 or 90. But you don't know that. Even though I always say you should live every moment to the fullest and don't fear death. Absolutely not. But you also have to be mindful that anything can happen at any moment. You never know when it's your time. Shit, we can get hit by a motherfucking asteroid right now. You just never know. So while you here on planet Earth, have the best that you can have, because you deserve it. If you know you can have the best of the best, why would you dare settle for less? Don't you know who you are? Don't you know you're worthy? Don't you know that you're a goddess? A goddess? Don't you know that you create life inside your womb? Do you know who you are? If you don't, I'm going to help you realize, I'm going to help you remember who you are. Because your past selves already know. But maybe you on this physical plane, you forgot when you came here. But I'm going to help you remember who you are. And who you are is a limitless, infinite being. You're more than just a human. When this human body dies, you're going to go on and live, and live. Your spirit will never die. So be good to yourself. Choose the best for you. Don't stay in situations off of just love. Because, baby, you might love him, but he doesn't love you if he treats you bad. He just doesn't. No man can love a woman and see her in pain like that. Inflict pain on that. When a man loves you and he sees you in pain, he's going to do anything he can to comfort you, to make you feel better. It's going to become his total duty at that moment. What can I do to fix this? What can I do to fix this? How can I make her happy? How can I uplift her? He's not going to be the one on the other side who's making you feel that way. Just some food for thought. That's all. We all have our own lives. We're all going to do whatever we want. When we came on this planet, we were given free will. So you do have free will to do whatever you want. But for me, my mission, my journey is to help people in any way I can. By using my voice. My voice is my power. So I'm here doing my job. You do yours. By loving yourself. By choosing the best for yourself. By not dealing with anybody who's going to make you feel bad about yourself. You are a queen. I'm not just saying that. You're a queen. Every woman is a queen. Even if you've been through some stuff. Even if you're a little battered, you feel like your heart's a little bit shattered, you still have a crown. Literally. Crown chakra. You still have a crown. And all you got to do is just dust it off. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. That's all you got to do. Dust it off, babe. You good. Don't feel bad for even the bullshit that you put up with. Shit happens. You learn, you grow, and you don't repeat the same mistakes. And even if you do end up repeating the same mistake, give yourself grace, because I promise you, God has grace for you. That's it. That's all. I think that's a great way to end the video. I just need to get that out. I don't know what it was. It must be God just speaking through me. Because I'm like, I need to get this out. I need to get this out. Let that nigga go. Period. I really want to know what y'all think about this video. I really want y'all to talk to me in the comments. I want to have conversation with y'all. Give me some feedback. What do you think about this video? What do you think about this topic? Let that bum ass nigga go. Like, what do you think about this? Because I just feel like there's too many women going through pain. And I hate to see it. So I'm going to do whatever I can to try to prevent that for any woman. You already know. You can be, do, and have whatever you desire. You are limitless. Until next time, LALA, level up.